Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the National Youth Theatre Workshop. We're not going to start off just yet. We'll get going at 10 a.m. bang on, but do stick around. You are in the right place. We will chat very shortly. Stay tuned. Good morning, good morning. You are all in the right place. Come on in. Welcome to the workshop. National Youth Theatre Live, coming at you. Thank you for joining us today. We will kick off at 10 a.m., so 5 more minutes. You're in the right place. You're supposed to be here. It's going to be fun. Shall I play some music? Should we have a little boogie while we wait? Hopefully you'll be able to hear that too. Might be cancelling out the music I hear. Good morning, good morning. Come on in, roll up, roll up. We'll get cracking in 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Come on in. You're in the right place. Sunny today. Good morning, good morning. Stay tuned. T-minus 3 minutes 30. Who is still wearing their pajamas? Is it you? Why not? You're at home. Make sure you are wearing something comfy right now, something you can move in. Something loosey-goosey. I did the screen acting course with you. Hey, hello. When was that? Was that just, was that this February? Or was that back in 2019 when the world was a little bit more normal? Yeah, let's use that chat feed. NYT Live. In an age where everybody suddenly has to become a YouTuber. It's a platform we have to hand. G Live, in Guildford. Awesome. I remember that. Great to see you too, Darcy. Great to see you. I won't shout out everyone. How long we got? 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Good morning. Yeah, let's use that comment feed. This is the medium we're working in now. It's YouTube Live. National Youth Theatre Live. Stringing away. NYT Live. 2 minutes to go and we'll get cracking. Everyone just have a boogie. Put your favourite tune on while you wait. Get some water actually as well. Have a bit of water to hand. Got to stay hydrated. Got to keep that immune system up. Hope you all slept well last night. We're energized for this morning. Morning, morning, morning. This is the funniest audition ever. Yeah, you're telling me. But we adapt and we overcome. 45 seconds to go. Audio test. Someone give me a thumbs up in the comments if you can hear me okay. Is my audio working this morning? Somebody let me know in the comments. Somebody say yes. Woo! We're good. 10 seconds to go and then we'll kick it off. I hope we've got everyone tuned in. 170, 184. Lovely stuff. Wicked. Should we do this? Let's do this. I'm going to stop my really bad music choice. Can people hear the music I'm playing? I'm curious if there's like a bit of noise cancelling on any sound from my speakers. Beautiful. Oh, look at all those thumbs up. Right, good morning and welcome everybody to National Youth Theatre virtual workshop via YouTube Live. We are adapting, we are overcoming at the National Youth Theatre to the times we are currently living in. We thought at the National Youth Theatre it'd be good to still do a workshop element. Obviously this isn't an audition as such, but part of the audition for the National Youth Theatre always involves a morning workshop, which is as much a part of the audition as it is just an opportunity to meet new people and get to learn how the National Youth Theatre works as a company, and learn a bit about our process, but also hopefully take away some skills from that day. And we thought it'd be pretty unfair if all you guys, just because of what's going on, didn't get to experience that. So that's what you're going to experience this morning. That's what we have got in store for you. My name is Jay. I'm going to be leading this welcome introduction. We're going to do a bit of physical warm-up as well. We've then got a vocal workshop with Marcia. We've then got some script and text work with Alex Thorpe, and we will end things off with a live Q&A with Anna Spearpoint. So good morning, everybody. I'll just tell you a little bit about the National Youth Theatre for people who this is your first experience of the National Youth Theatre, be it through a screen. National Youth Theatre is a company that you are all auditioning for. Once you become a member of the National Youth Theatre, you get to do either a junior, a senior, or an epic stages course, and that takes place over summer. And that's the training. We call them the intake courses. And once you complete one of those courses, you become a member. They differ in length slightly. Juniors are 2 weeks, seniors are 3 weeks, epic stages are a month, I believe. Somebody's going to correct me now. And it's a training as much as an opportunity to learn about the company and become adept in the process of creating work in the way the National Youth Theatre do. The only difference between them are junior, senior. There's a junior below 18, seniors are above 18. The epic stages run slightly differently. It tends to be for older members, but also members who are more interested in, are as interested in theatre making as they are with the acting and the acting training. And they run with a director and a writer sometimes, and it's as much an R&D of a new piece that the director creates with you as members. And they culminate in sharing, and sometimes that piece at the end gets picked up and might go elsewhere. Once you've done that, you become a member of the National Youth Theatre, and you get access to loads of new opportunities. So you get access to the National Youth Theatre Members Board, which is updated regularly with theatre tickets. We'll see how that goes after everything has blown over. There's opportunities, there's workshops on there, but what you can also do is you can audition once a year to be a part of the casting season, and that's a summer usually, but it does happen all year round, season of productions that you can then be a part of. Yeah, if you've got any more questions about the National Youth Theatre, Anna Spearpoint will be doing a Q&A at the end of this morning workshop, so I won't say too much more then. Other than I was a member of the National Youth Theatre. I'm now an associate artist of the National Youth Theatre. I was an actor with them. I will just say you don't have to just go through the acting route. There are brilliant backstage courses and technical courses for lighting design and stage managing and costume. That's something that's interests you. Get on the website, have a look at that. I was a member. I did acting with them, and then
what I love about the company is you can have multiple acts with them. So I started as an actor. I went to film school, I became a filmmaker. I kept in touch with the National Youth Theatre. I started creating lots of their digital content online. And now I'm an associate artist, a facilitator, and a director with them. So it's a great company to be a part of because you can transform your role within the company as you grow as a person. Anyway, enough about that, enough about me. I'm Jay. Just to start off, how we start any workshop, rehearsal, audition, any process in the National Youth Theatre, we introduce ourselves around the big circle, which we can't do here because there's no circle. But what we do there is we say our names and we identify our pronouns for the group that we go by. And that's because the National Youth Theatre is a gender, transgender and non-binary inclusive space. So we can all get on the same page and respect how we all choose to identify, how we do recognise the reality of the people in the room we're working with, recognise their psychological experience. So I will start, I'm Jay, he, him. We won't do it for everybody there, but just so you know, that's what the National Youth Theatre stands for. What we would then do is a check-in. And all a check-in is one word to describe how you're feeling this morning. And that's something we will do. So I want to get these in the comments. One word to describe how you're feeling right now. So if everybody at home, close your eyes. Just close your eyes and check in with your body. How are you feeling this morning? And try and be as honest and specific about it as possible. And as you find that one word to describe how you're feeling, try not to have an opinion about it. So this word, it doesn't matter. You're not angry at yourself. You're not proud of yourself. There's no ego attached to this word. It's just a general awareness. It could be awkward. It could be restless. It could be calm. And when you have that one word, I want you to open your eyes. I want you to put it in the comments. So we can just check in with how we're all feeling this morning. And the importance is not to have an opinion about that word. It's just an awareness of how you're feeling in yourself and how that might affect your ability to get the best out of yourself and out of this workshop this morning. If you're restless, maybe that's an energy you can focus, but an awareness you need to ground yourself a little. If you're feeling quite calm, that's also good for focus. You might be feeling giddy. That's great energy you can channel. You might be feeling awkward. This is new for all of us, and that's fine. But be aware of that and try not let that affect the way you approach the work this morning. Okay, one bit of housekeeping. I want you to try and find a space somewhere at home. Everybody's going to have a different space at home. I was fortunate enough to commandeer my housemate's bedroom, which has got this lovely open space. Find somewhere where you can put your phone or your laptop, however you're watching this, on the side so you can see the screen, you can hear my voice. You've got a bit of space around you. You don't need a whole room, but if you were to spread your arms in a circle, you've got enough room to move them like this. So I'll give you a minute. Find some space in your house, be it in a bedroom or a living room, and maybe a room that doesn't have anybody else in it. Good. I want everybody to take a moment to commit themselves to this morning. There's nobody going to be there checking in on you. Take a moment to really commit to this today, to this workshop, and getting the most out of it that you can. Even if it feels awkward at times, go for it. Go for it. The more you put into it, the more you get out of it. And that's what we've got to do at Artists in a time like this. It's stay active and keep pushing ourselves and do what puts us out of our comfort zones, be it this. Okay, great. We're going to start with a bit of a physical warm-up. So if we can all take our wrists, clasp our hands together, and just roll them around like this. Roll them around. And we have our arms at right angles like this. And we're using this just to loosen up our wrists and start to warm our arms up. If you take one hand should be guiding it to start. So one hand's doing most of the work and the other one's just loose. So do that around one way and then let the other one guide it. Okay, good. And now shake it out. Shake both hands and just copy what I do. And out to the side and up and down and alternate. One up, one down, one up, one down. Side to side. Okay, now big juicy circles with the arms. Forwards. And backwards. I'm really playing with extension here. Really making them as big as you can, opening up your rib cages and your shoulder blades as you do it. I'm bringing them, getting smaller, going backwards, smaller, smaller, and then tiny circles, tiny circles. And I'll start to move them forwards, tiny circles, getting bigger, bigger, beach ball size, and now really big circles with the arm. Okay, I'm going to establish some rules. I'm actually going to take my jacket off because it's quite warm in here. Still National Youth Theatre, even if I'm not wearing a hoodie. So we're going to start to establish some rules here, little games I'm going to throw at you. So if we take our palms, put them on our shoulders. Oh, one thing I should have said, if you do have any injuries this morning or you can't do everything physical, try and find ways to adapt it for you. Don't push yourself, don't hurt yourself. That's important. That's your disclaimer. I've said it. Okay, palms on shoulders, like you're swimming forwards. We're going to call this front crawl. So hands on shoulders, we're going to call that front crawl. You can imagine if I say back crawl, we do it backwards. Front crawl. Back crawl. If I say hula hoop, hands on the hips, feet just wider than shoulder width, big juicy hula hoops. Waking up our hips and everything this morning. And the other way. Front crawl. Hula hoop. Now, write your name with your hips and write them in cursive, so big curly letters. If you've got a really long first and last name, just do your first name. I'm going to go Jay. I'm going to do both names. Wicked. Bringing one arm up, reach it up nice and high above the head, feet shoulder width apart, and leaning over and opening up that side of your ribs there. So my feet are just a little bit wider than shoulder width. Sorry, you can't see them. And breathe into it. Big inhale. Big exhale. And reaching up to come back down. And going up over the other side. Reaching up. Really feeling that extension there. And patting it as well. Waking that up this morning. Wicked. Hula hoop. Front crawl. Back crawl. When I say Irish dancing, you have to, I apologise to all professional Irish dancers out there, you have to give me your best Irish dancing routine. I don't care if you can't Irish dance, I can't either. My housemate does. She's never going to let me live this down. So I say Irish dancing, you Irish dance. Front crawl. Hula hoop. Back crawl. Irish dancing. When I say keepy uppies, you're the world's greatest keepy uppie. With a football. So imagine you've got a football. Really visualize that ball. Kicking it. You can get over your head and catch up with your back foot. Back over. Get your knees involved. Keep that ball in the air. When I say goal, you're going to shoot for a goal. Goal. Irish dancing. Hula hoop. When I say velociraptor, you're going to give me your bendiest, gnarliest velociraptor. Short arms, short little chicken arms. And explore the space. Be confident. Fuck it. Ooh, I think it's why. Use the space. Irish dancing. Keep your uppies. On the chest. Goal. Front crawl. Hula hoop. Bigger hula hoop. Okay, shake it off. Nice and silly this morning. See, we can still have fun virtually. Okay, I want you to, let's do a rubber chicken. That's a good one we can all do together from home. So rubber chicken, we go 12 shakes of the right hand, 12 shakes of the left hand, 12 shakes of the right foot, 12 shakes of the left foot. We'll go 12, 12, 12, 12. Let's go. Go 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 1, 1. That's loads, that's loads. But get us nice and warm. We can still sweat even if we're isolated. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Rubber chicken. Oh, I'm knackered. Oh, it's hard work this. Right, okay. So hopefully we got a bit of blood pumping around ourselves. Our heart rate is up. I'm a bit out of breath. That's good. Hope you are. Right. Settle the breath. I want you to imagine there's a big sphere around you. It's like a big Zorb ball or a big human hamster wheel. So imagine, and just take a moment, ground yourself, and see that sphere all around you. Keeping yourself in the same position on the ground, with your hands, I want you to try and touch as much of that sphere as possible. So you're just trying to touch as much of that surface, that big sphere around you as possible. Play with width, play with length, play with height. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to reach for a part on it. Your feet, let's say your feet can be a bit loose, so they're not concreted to the ground. You can reposition them if you want to get, you can see me, I'm going to get a bit of a lunge in and reach. So what we're going to do is we're going to reach, we're going to touch one part of the sphere, and then when we hit that edge of your sphere, you're going to pull it to the opposite corner, to the opposite side. So we're working with opposite lines. So reach, find the point on your sphere and pull it and explore the opposite angle, the opposite line. Find a new spot and then pull, reach it down to the opposite. Find a place, pull, reach down to the opposite. Really explore that space around you. Play with this, have a bit of fun with this. Really explore the space. Explore levels. Explore extension as well. Really push yourself to use this to stretch your whole body. What about if you go all the way up and then you go all the way down? All the way forwards to bring it all the way back. One side to bring it all the way to the other side. Really use this as an exploration. Okay, last one. That sphere all around you, you're a window cleaner. When I'm cleaning windows, you've got wipes on your hand. You need to clean every inch of this sphere now. And again, use this as an opportunity to play. Explore the entire sphere and explore that extension in yourself. Feel that stretch. So you need to cover the entire of the sphere. Every inch of it. Being aware this might be different for different people at home. There may be certain obstacles in front of you. How do you navigate your space at home? Maybe there is a cupboard door or a shelf that you have to come around. If you imagine spheres like a bubble, it will press against any objects you have around the house. So you have to follow the curvature around anything that might be getting in your way. Or maybe you're fortunate, like me, and you've got a big space. Really explore, really use this as an opportunity to stretch. Stretch every part of your body. Cool. And when you've done that, just 30 seconds, if there's anything else that feels a bit tight in your own body this morning, is there anything else that you want to stretch out? Now is your opportunity. So you might want to do side stretch again. If you want to open up the sides, now we'll do a bit of a lunge. Maybe a lunge, maybe you want to wake up that bit of your leg. Maybe do a lunge on the other way. Maybe you just want to reach up really big. Stretch out everything. Maybe you just give yourself a nice big hug. Big juicy hug, wrapping all the way around. Just checking in with your own body today on which other part of it you want to warm up. Keeping ourselves active in this time of isolation. Still treating ourselves as actors. Our body is our instrument, it's our tool. We need to keep ourselves prepared and engaged and active. So just a few more seconds. Anything else you might want to stretch this morning? It's just going really big. And then shake it off. Shake it all off. Okay. I want you to reach into your pocket or on a surface around you. I want you to you're going to pick up a tennis ball. So you all should have a tennis ball in your hand now. And you throw it up and catch it in your other hand. Throw it up, catch it in your other hand. Throw it up, catch it in your other hand. And really chart that journey with your eyes. What's the weight of this ball? Can you throw it higher? Okay, what I want us to do now, we're all in our own rooms at home with its own architecture and shape. I want you to imagine the walls of your room falling away like cardboard box. It falls away and the roof gets lifted off your house at home and suddenly you're in a great open field. Take a moment to visualize that, picture it. See a wide open space around you. There's no longer four walls and a roof. We're no longer in our home. Maybe there's mountains over at the distance. Maybe the sun's coming up from this side and it's gleaming across. We've got space now. We're painting a world with our imagination. It's virtual reality of the mind. That's what we do as artists. We create these worlds so that other people can inhabit them, but we have to create them first. So create them. Okay, with that tennis ball, throw it a little bit higher. How high can you throw it before catching it? Watch it. Watch its journey going up into the sky, coming back down and catching it. Now you're going to throw it up as high as you can, and you're going to lose sight of it. And throw. Watch it going up, watch it going up. But then it seems to have changed shape in the air. And it's now, what's floating down to you isn't it a tennis ball, it's a beach ball. But it's getting buffeted in the wind slightly, so get ready to catch it. It's got a lot lighter. It's coming to you and receive it. And just feel that weight now. Feel the size difference. Throw that up into the air. How does that move differently? Have a play with it. Really physicalize it. Okay, we're going to throw that up as high as we can in the air. And throw. And the wind catches it and it buffets it around. And then we lose sight of it. And then suddenly we see what we thought was our beach ball. But it's like, it's spinning and it's all gloopy and green and it's coming right for you. And you're going to have to catch it. But it looks really sticky and smelly and you catch it. And it's a lot smaller. Smell it. Oh, it stinks. Give it a stretch. Oh, it's really sticky. It's sticky and really elastic. Have a play with that. Really try and pull it apart. Oh. Give it a nice stretch. Try and flick it off your hand. Oh, but it's stuck on the other one. Oh, but it's still on you. You can't get rid of it. We're going to have to throw it in the air. You ready? Make it into a little ball and throw it up. And watch it and lose sight of it. Then you see a new object. And it looks bowling ball shaped. So you now got a bowling ball coming down to you. You're going to be strong enough to catch it, but it's going to be heavy. You're going to have to get underneath it and receive it. Oh, that took a lot to catch. And now feel the weight of it. Oh, it's a really heavy bowling ball. Move it around your body. Oh, feel the weight of that. Feel the tension it creates in your body. Try throw it up. Oh, try throw it up again. Oh, it's really heavy. We're going to have to get rid of this ball. We're going to shot put it. You will be strong enough to do it, but it's going to take all of the energy you've got. Get underneath it and throw. Hey, stronger than you looked. Okay, we've lost sight of it. But it's no longer tennis. It's no longer ball shaped. It seems to be like a drone, like a little helicopter. And it flies around and it flies down and it's right in front of you. And it's now a drone and it seems friendly. Then it darts towards you. And suddenly it's flying around erratically. Follow it with your eyes. What journey does it take around this field that you're now in? Watch the drone. And it's going to be on your left and it's going to come straight towards you and you're going to have to duck in 3, 2, 1, duck. And it's now spiraling around again and it's making its way in front of you. It's going to come at you and you're going to have to duck in 3, 2, 1, duck. It's now shot up into the sky. And now it's on fire. But it's still functioning and it's getting really low. And it looks like it's going to go straight for your legs and you have to jump over it in 3, 2, 1, jump over it. Whoa. And it flies back up into the sky. And now it's spinning around, it's coming to your left. You're going to have to duck in 3, 2, 1, duck. And it's staying on that side, it's staying on that side. You're going to have to duck in 3, 2, 1, duck. And now it's moving around you in front of you. It's going to go under your legs. You have to jump in 3, 2, 1, jump. Now it's flying all around the sky. Paint that journey with your eyes. Watch it. But you're ready for it this time. Reach into your pocket and pull out a baseball bat. And get yourself ready because we're taking this guy down. Or girl. It's on fire, so you're going to have to get your hit just right. It's coming towards you. It's moving. Batter up, batter up. Going to hit it in 3, 2, 1, hit. And it's gone. And it's off in the distance. Look at your bat. Trusty bat. Put it away. Thank you, bat. Wicked. Shake that off. Okay. Just our final thing we'll do. Putting your hand on your stomach, on your belly, and just reconnect with your breath. Breathing deep in through your nose. Exhaling through your mouth. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling through your mouth. Feeling your diaphragm expand as you do that. Inhale through your nose. Exhaling through your mouth. It's not in the chest, it's in the diaphragm. Inhaling. Exhaling. And I just want everybody to flop over. So flop over all the way, bend from the hips and just hanging loose. Hanging nice and loose here. Making sure your weight is over your toes. You're not swaying back into it. Your weight is forwards. And just nodding your head yes. And shaking your head no. So nodding and shaking. And giving your shoulders a bit of a roll this morning. Hanging nice and loose. And then we're all together going to very slowly roll up our back, going vertebrae by vertebrae. And we're going to be tucking our hips under. Our head will be the last thing to come up. I hope you're all getting this. So head will be the last thing to come up. And we're going to roll up, tucking our hips under, very slowly, very slowly. Head, last thing to come up. And our eyes will open. And just imagining there's a string pulling you from the top of your head up. You're standing tall. Your shoulders are nice and relaxed. You're grounded. So you're grounded in your body, your knees. Knees are soft, shoulders relaxed. Chin neutral, head, string pulling us up. There's a string starting at the base of our spine, all the way up our spine through our neck. And we're standing tall and we're feeling warm this morning. We're ready to work. Great. Thank you, everyone, for joining me this morning. My hair's going lovely and floppy right now, which means we must have been working hard. It is 10:29, so we're going to call it there. I hope you're nice and physical and warmed up. I hope you committed to that. If you didn't, it's no skin off my back. I wasn't there to check up on you. Make a note, we're going to have a 15-minute break now. That's what's going to happen. So it's going to be a 15-minute break. And then at 10:45, there'll be a link in this comment to a new link to a new live stream for another one of our associates at National Youth Theatre, Marcia, and she'll be doing a vocal workshop with you all. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to stick around on this feed and just point people in the right direction, because if you're still here in 15 minutes, you're in the wrong place. 15-minute break, get some water, stretch off a bit, shake off. If you can do anything to the space you're in to better your ability to work in this new environment we find ourselves in, please do. This is new for us. We're still working out what does work in this environment, what doesn't, how we can make it as accessible as possible from everyone at home, knowing that people have different spatial abilities at home. If you've got a moment during this 15-minute break, I find it really interesting if you could drop a thing in the comments just saying what did you really like in that workshop? What did you feel you really connected with? What was something you were able to clearly understand that I was trying to communicate with you on the screen and you were able to do? And was there anything that I was doing, or there was an exercise that maybe you didn't quite connect with or wasn't really clear in this format of this rectangular frame? That'd be really useful for me. 15-minute break, off you go fly. Oh, and a note, it is Marcia's birthday today, so be sure to wish her a happy birthday in those comments. I'm sure she will appreciate that. Yeah, that is it. And scene. You can go now. Go. Go have a break. Have a drink of water. Shake off. Make some notes. Maybe you learned something. New skill. Give us some water. That's it. Keep fueling my ego in the comments. Love it. Keep it coming. Keep saying good things about me. Yeah, tell me my energy was good. Ego. No, thank you all. Thank you all for doing that, and I hope you all did commit to it. I hope it was useful and a ray of light in an uncertain time. We're going to keep doing things like this at the National Youth Theatre, and I think it's an uncertain time for our industry as a whole, theatre and film and TV. Nobody knows what the future holds, but I'm optimistic because it also happens to be an industry full of creative people. And what is it? Like create, necessity breeds creativity. Necessity is the mother of all invention, that's it. Oh, Father. So yeah, we're in a creative industry and we're going to come with creative solutions. And we're going to keep theatre alive and live. That's where it says live in my window. I don't know if that's where it says live for you. Keep theatre live and alive. Distant, but not disconnected. Okay. I'm just going to keep rambling, but you're in the wrong place if you're still here. Unless you enjoy the sound of my voice. The northern dulcet tones. See below for a link to the next workshop. Marcia, vocal starting at 10:45. 10:45 with Marcia. Anybody who's still here is going to get a treat. They're going to get to see how long my hair is because I'm going to redo my bun. Whoa! No way! Never give something in the arts a platform and they will use it. Absolutely use it. careful who you give an audience to. Because right now, it's me and my locks, me and my curls. Still here? Hope you had fun. You're in the wrong place. Go below, see below. Click the link below and find Marcia starting at 10:45. Vocal workshop. She's an incredible singing teacher, so you're all in for a treat. And tell her I said that. Then you've got Alex Thorpe, who's doing some text work with you all. That'll be really good. He's great. And Anna Spearpoint is, if possible, more fun than I am. I know, right? I channel all my fun through Anna. She's also Northern. Not that we're regionalists or anything here, but it's what we have in common. But I think that is important with the National Youth Theatre. We're not the London-centric youth theatre. And we need people from all over the country in all walks of life. It's what makes us strong. It's what we're going to need more than ever in times like this, to stay connected as possible to everybody in every region. So yeah, voice warm-up workshop, 10:45 to 11:15 with Marcia. If you're still here, 128 people, 125 people. I can see you. You shouldn't be here. Click the link below. Or wherever you found your links this morning. You should be on the second link now, starting in 10 minutes. I think. Yeah. Then at 11:30 to 12 o'clock, you're going to have text, approaches to text, how to break down a monologue with Alex Thorpe. He's great. And then we'll finish today off, this morning off, with a live Q&A with Anna. So get some questions ready in the comments. But yeah, do hit to that 110 people who are still here. Any thoughts on this workshop? It's a new thing for all of us. It was a new thing for me. I had fun. I hope you did too. Let us know what you enjoyed in it. Or if anything didn't quite work for you. I got 10 minutes to listen to your dulcet tones. Cheers, Emery. My housemate's a Liverpool supporter as well. It's Mo Salah on the wall. Devastating for Liverpool. Will they lift the cup? Who knows? It's a sort of topic we don't talk about it in the house. Big Liverpool house this. Some facts for you. 89 people, you're still here, you're in the wrong place. I'm gonna start reading to you. How about that? I'm gonna read John McGrath, A Good Night Out. Popular theatre audience class and form. 87 people. Click the link for Marcia's workshop starting in 8 minutes. What should we read? John McGrath. Great book, this. A Good Night Out. Behind the cliches of contemporary theatre. I imagine I'm here today to reflect on my practices as a writer and director and stagehand in the theatre, and to pass on the benefits of these reflections every Wednesday afternoon. This process can become autobiographical, egocentric, even at times megalomaniac. But if you wish to be more measured, objective approach, I can oblige. Try Bernard Levin. Due to industrial action, I believe he has suddenly become available. Let's find the more interesting bit. Where does he go? Yeah, let's start it. It is next to impossible to take the existence. If you're still here, you should be on Marcia's link. Click below. 77 people. It is next to impossible to take the existence of various different audiences into account, to codify their possible reactions to a piece of theatre, to evaluate a piece of theatre from within several frameworks. So what do? Well, I'll tell you what most of us do. We take the point of view of a normal person, usually that of a well-fed, white, middle-class, sensitive, but sophisticated literacy critic, and we universalize it as the response. Still here, click the link below for Marcia's workshop starting at 10:45. Just to note, this was written in 1981 for context, 1981. The effect of such a practice is to enshrine certain specific values and qualities of a play above others. For example, mystery or mysteriousness, as it is so often becomes. How often has this all-pervading air of mystery been praised by critic and academic alike? From Yeats' Purgatory down through Beckett, to our own cut-price product, Harold Pinter. Mystery, the ingredient that leavens the loaf, or should I say, makes the dough rise. 64 people. You're in the wrong place. I hope you enjoyed the warm-up. 10:45 Marcia. Click the link below. Jump onto Marcia's link. Or NYT, with the admin teams telling me otherwise. If the link isn't below, the link to the next workshop is in the email you received yesterday. So everybody, look at your emails. The link to Marcia's workshop starting at 10:45 is in the email you received yesterday. And back to a good night out. But many audiences don't like mystery, in that sense of playing games with knowledge and words and facts. They become impatient. They want to know what the story is meant to be about, what is supposed to have happened. They wish a different order of mystery. But because we have universalized the critical response to mystery that proclaims it as a truly wonderful thing, we now have to dismiss those audiences as Philistine, as outside true theatre culture, as, and this is the Arnold Wesker refinement, in need of education. My belief and the basis of my practice as a writer in the theatre for the last 10 years has been that there are indeed different kinds of audiences with different theatrical values and expectations, and that we have to be very careful before consigning one audience and its values to the critical dustbin. Still here? See your emails yesterday for a link to Marcia's workshop. Entertain us until 10:45. I am. It's a good book. Good book. Reading it to you. 5 more minutes. Unfortunately, almost all the current assumptions of critical thought do precisely that, by universalizing white middle-class sensitive but sophisticated taste to the statues of exclusive arbiter of a true art or culture. I intend to devote the third of these lectures to a more detailed analysis of the differences of value between the two main kinds of theatre audience in this country: the educated middle-class audience and the Philistine working-class audience. For the time being, let me just note that there is indeed a difference, and that I do not accept the following assumptions. 1, that art is universal, capable of meaning the same to all people. 2, the more universal it is, the better it is. 3, that the audience for theatre is an idealized white middle class, etc. person, that all theatre should be dominated by the tastes and values of such a person. 4, that, therefore, an audience without such an idealized person's values is an inferior audience. And 5, that the so-called traditional values of English literature are now anything other than an indirect cultural expression of the dominance over the whole of Britain of the ruling class of the southeast of England. Interesting stuff. 58 people. See your emails yesterday for Marcia's link. Her workshop, her voice workshop is starting in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Get yourself over there now. Get yourself set up. Get yourself ready to go. Love the reading so far. Cheers, mate. To be more specific, I do believe that there is a working class audience for theatre in Britain, which makes demands and which has values which are different from those enshrined in our idealized middle class audience. That these values are no less valid, whatever that means, no less rich in potential for a thriving theatre culture, no thinner in traditions and subtleties than the current dominant theatre culture. And that these values and demands contain with them the seeds of a new basis for making theatre that could in many ways be more appropriate to the last quarter of the 20th century than the stuff that presently goes on at the National Theatre or the Aldwych. It was written in 1981, just for context. Get onto Marcia's link. You've got 2 minutes. Why are you still here, 50 people? This book's available online. You can go read it. Having planted the revolutionary suggestion that middle-class theatre is not by definition the only or even necessarily the best kind of theatre, I would like to complicate matters further by talking a little about the language, as they say, of theatre. Why is the question of language of theatre a problem? Well, first let us glance at recent cinema criticism. You've got 2 minutes. Get on Marcia's link. See your emails yesterday. Marcia's link, 10:45. Get yourself there. Tune in for her voice workshop. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be watching. I want to see what she does.
She is great as well. We were making notes and stealing. Where were we? Here we see a fairly clear consensus, whatever may be the opinions about it, on the subject of the language of the cinema. The language of cinema includes the text, the mise en scène, the lighting, the editing, the locations, the performances, the casting, the camera angles, the use of filters, the music, the effects tracks, the framing. In short, everything that is communicated by the reels of celluloid which make up the experience of cinema when adequately projected. Theatre, however, is still discussed as if there was a book. Now, I hope I don't need to say that there does not exist a huge body of dramatic literature, which is rarely performed and whose language is indeed that of words on the page. And it is far from inadequate as a source of immense literary pleasure. I'm going to stop there because you shouldn't be here anymore. Jenny, you bought the book. Got a convert, love it. Seriously though, 1 minute to go. Oh no, it starts now. Get there. Go, 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 go. You shouldn't be here. If you're here, go. Go onto Marcy's link. I'm going to watch it. It's going to get really boring here. Where is it? Oh yeah. You shouldn't be here. Right. I'm going to stay around 5 minutes to point people in the right direction, but get off here. $50 people have still got this stream open. National Youth Theatre telling me, Jay, thanks, Jay. You can now stop this video. Okay. Bye, everyone. Thanks again.